at conjuring them out of my head, but anyway, this is how sizable a ship we can maintain. Well, can repair or something. I don't know. Shipyards and ship slipways is what we have here. We shall get into that later. Maintenance facilities. Those add into the maintenance facility maximum ship size. That's what they do, I think. And conventional industries give me some research bonus and construction bonus and pretty much everything a small number. They are we shall have to get convert those into better things, obviously. And I haven't really messed around with the ground forces, so and research labs is how much we can. I shall actually explain those when we get to the research tab. Fuel availability, we currently have 0, but when we go to here, we have a fuel production. Annual production is 846,270 liters, and well, that gives you the what's the word? Equation, yes, equation for that. My brain just freezes at some at random intervals. It's stupid how here we have thermal signatures and EM signatures of our own. They are pretty high, well, because well, this is a colony, and of course we have all of those industries and all of those 500 million people here. It's pretty easy to find this place. These are pretty huge numbers for thermal and EM signatures, just so you know. So if any aliens at some point find their way to our solar system, and it's not actually entirely impossible that they could, even though I set the Empire number to 0, at least I think so, because we also didn't change the percentage, the chance in percentages that in an Earth-like planet there could still an alien species could still be created. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure. That's how I interpreted the forum and wiki. We don't have a planetary governor at the moment. However, we shall actually. This isn't this recording size isn't large enough for you to see everything in this screen. Well. And my recording software is in the way for that thing there. Well, anyway, here is where you can assign some staff officers and stuff. We only have interesting. Well, the ranking system actually did work. I thought I had misunderstood how that works, but we have all of the officer ranks I wanted. So we start from cannon fodder, when go to combatant corporals, alurados, trenados, degrados, lieutenant coloranos, captain, commander, and general. And when we are after that, we are Mikko's bodyguards or the high generals, however you want to call them, and of course the Emperor Mikko, the greatest and the only emperor of the universe, Mikko MMM. It's actually blasphemy to say just Mikko MMM on board the Devastator. Don't tell anyone I used on just the Mikko MMM and Emperor Mikko MMM. Anyway, first we shall actually assign our governor of Earth. How should I go about explaining this screen? It's pretty convoluted, as you can see. Well, we have these leader types here, and we have naval officers, which I already was talking about a bit. The ranks I customized. I used the. Can I actually? Yes, I can. In the default race. Actually, here you can. It's here that I added this theme. It gives some sorts of instructions for that, but well, that's optional, so we won't go into that. And here's what we can assign these people to. We have 18 cannon fodder, and we don't have any warships, commercial ships, warships and fighters, military ships and fighters. But however, we can assign staff officers, which we will be doing shortly, but and I don't know what this teams does. I haven't ever seen anything other than unassigned here. Perhaps it has something to do with the geology, xenology, and so on teams. I don't know. When we are ground forces officers, we won't worry about those. But you could. Actually, we shall put on automated assignments, so we won't even need to worry about these naval and ground forces officers. The exception for which is the staff officers. When we have the leading scientists here, we only have 3 at the moment. And well, because there's only these teams here, it doesn't really. We never really go to this screen here, this tab. But this civilian administrators is important, because here you can assign governors for your planets and later in the game sectors. This means that to assign a person from this list, or this is the searching by ability or location thing here, and rank, of course. And it can also sort by unassigned officers. But anyway, this administration score here is the minimum requirement, and this is how much they have. So if we go to these people here, you can see they can only be assigned to unassigned, but when we get to Emily Stokes here, I couldn't figure out how to get my custom naming scheme. I would have liked that because, of course, well, of course, we, well, as I said in the introduction, that's what I meant to say. Our the officers and leaders of Earth have been replaced by Mikko MMM's troops, so that's why I would have liked an ability to rename my officers, but or I mean make a custom naming scheme. But anyway, that's not important. Let's just imagine these are in the naming scheme of the Devastator. Anyway, we shall actually find a good governor of Earth. What the governors of Earth do is they give these ratings and bonuses here to these planets every everything that these do. I can't explain it very clearly. Anyway, what we are looking for here is, I think mining bonus is a pretty important thing here. Political reliability bonus, by the way, has to do with how likely they are going to be promoted. I can't promote them myself. I don't think these are grayed out here. But anyway, where was I? Yes, we are looking for a mining bonus of a huge mining bonus. I like Emily Stokes here. She gives population growth, some wealth creation, not much, some shipbuilding bonus, not much. Actually, there's no mining bonus. Well, that's no good. And this is only 5%, and it doesn't really give any other useful things for now. So actually we are going to use Emily Stokes, and you can assign them here. As you can see, it lighted up. That means she's assigned to something. These gray things mean they aren't assigned to anything. We want actually when we get to a naval officers, we shall might actually look at the this searching ability. So this gives some, at least I think that's how it works. They might give some specific bonuses which are by the sector they are working in. So we are working, searching for a good communication bonus thing here. We shall use some replaceable, like this cannon for the Bailey Morton, so that for sure we won't need her for an. Is it him or her? Anyway, we shall use it. So let's assign it to communications. Locations, it's probably the planets they are currently stationed on. However, it doesn't really. I'm not sure, but well, I haven't really touched into colonies, so I want to even get into that. So next, further operations. We shall look for a good one with competent is good for that. However, do we need it for anything else? Probably not. If it was a captain of a vessel, they would make a decent one at this stage of the game also, but we really need one. Well, I don't know if I need that because we aren't really using any fighters. Actually, fighters. But that might not actually mean vessels, but those things that they can carry, and launch fighters. Well, we shall assign it to that anyway, and we shall actually check these unassigned officers only, because we don't have any intelligence bonus, guys. People. Well, that's not a good thing. Well, you do give some good survey bonus. That's actually pretty good. I can't describe it in a better way, but anyway, that's actually something we would need at some point, but no. Right now we don't need it. When for operations, well, this is perfect for the job. It has a good rating, and these are the ratings for these skills, by the way, if you haven't noticed already. And nothing else in the bonuses. It's pretty important to assign people because they get experience while they are doing things. So while they are in that position. Public affairs. I'm not really sure what this does, but we shall put a diplomacy officer here. So you go in that spot, and when we survey people, I'm not exactly sure if it's a good idea to select those that don't have any other bonuses, pretty much. But well, for now I like to do it that way. By the way, here are some randomly generated personality traits. That's a nice touch, I think. And you can even customize them, remove and add new ones if you want. I don't know. I don't think that they do anything. At least you can't type them in by yourself, so I don't know. Save changes to history or notes. We aren't doing anything with that. Well, just because we want to assign everything to at least we want to fill at every position. We shall place Evan Cook for this intelligence here. Just in case they will gain some experience. I don't know if they will. I don't know what this tour length does. And here's the health conditions. This is obviously bad if it gets lower but I was thinking if I'm wondering if there's any way to heal them, because and here's actually the age and gender and promotion scores. Well, the computer does promoting automatically, at least in this thing here. So that's pretty much everything assigned. I don't know if you can even have multiple empires, but if you can, well, here's where you can change, well, in this screen at least. And in the bottom row of this, there's rename, auto rename, reorder, which you can see this bottom row. So that's why I'm reading this out loud. Auto assign, unassign, all. Actually, auto assign. I haven't run the auto assignment of commands immediately rather than waiting for the 5-day increment. That's good to know. Unassign all, unassign type, change race, CH race all, highly rated, reset and close. We shall be closing this. Wow, that was a lot of explaining. I don't know if I will be alive to do this by the time I'm... well, it is... And we still don't have a sector governor. That's something we will get later. And these... Well... these we assigned numbers for them in the startup, in the generation of our game. And we still can't do anything here. When we can, we shall go into that. And, well, let's just... Perhaps we have already talked about enough of these things. We really don't need to touch anything else here other than this research tab right now. So that's what we will be doing. So we this specialization is what obviously what they specialize in, and they gain 5 times this bonus, I think, at least, for that their specialization and this bonus number. At least I think that's how it works. Times 1 if they are working in a research project in some other category other than what they are specializing in. And this is how much they can command. And so, biology and genetics is pretty worthless for us. Missiles and kinetic weapons, also worthless, perhaps even more worthless than the other one. We can't actually do anything with it right now, because we haven't researched what we need to. Prerequisites, toilet requisite. That was random. Anyway, Transnewtonian technology is what we really need to worry about right now. So, because we don't have anyone specialized in this category, we will place... Which one of these will research it fast, I wonder. Probably this Anthony Dale, but we shall test. It doesn't really cost anything. I don't think, at least, if you place it, start a research project and cancel it. So this is... this person can research it 3,667 research points per year with maximum labs in its commandment. and it will require 5,000 research points. And heavy math, you can probably see that could probably calculate that its completion date should be with that information. So 3,667 for Aaron White, and Anthony Dale can research it by can research it do I need to reposition here, because that seems like a place I would need one, but I'm not really sure, because this is a weird thing I'm trying to say here. Anyway, each year she can research it by 5,407 research points. So they are actually better at this than other Aaron White. Even though their bonus was better than Anthony Dale's. It's because they have access to more labs, and normally you wouldn't start with this ridiculous amount of labs, but research labs, but laboratories. Well, I shall use the short form of that, because it will get tiresome to use the long, not abbreviated version. Anyway, other things we need, well, it's sort of useful. It has its drawbacks, and I usually actually use it. So we shall assign them to that. Them to that. Very descriptive spoofnum. Anyway, what else do we want to research? And by the way, yes, I might actually allow commenting in these videos. I don't think, because I don't have, because this game doesn't really have much in the field of graphics and sound effects. I don't think how would I put this delicately? I don't think normal people would. That's not delicate. What was that word I just used? Ah, delicate. I just pronounced it correctly, I believe, and now I forgot what I just said. Anyway, at least that's into a point type of saying it. So, delicately, that's what I said. So, that's not very delicate, but I don't care! Freedom of speech and stuff. You can't stop me. Anyway, because those people that write in don't start their sentences with capital letters, and don't start their sentences in periods and so on. I don't think many such people will be watching my videos. Well, I'll actually, because of that, I will actually allow commenting. Can you believe it? I'm nowadays really selective about which videos I will allow commenting, because